His name is Jordan, typical kid. He lives in Quesnel, loves to do all the things that kids his age do, but he's been forced to grow up a little quicker than most. Muscular dystrophy does that, makes it hard for kids to be just kids. Jordan, though, is determined not to let this get him down. And as TV7's Greg Miller reports, he has a lot of support behind him.
Here, let's go this way. And you're not going to hang on to my hand, are you?
At 4 years old, Jordan Whitehead of Quesnel doesn't quite understand what's wrong with his body. He knows that he has to do stretches and take medication, and that he has something called muscular dystrophy.
He understands that there's something wrong with his muscles right now, and that he has to see doctors and things like that. And he has to wear night splints at nighttime and things, and he understands that that's to help keep his muscles stretched and flexible as much as possible.
Muscular dystrophy is a disease where the muscles essentially just waste away. Jordan has the worst kind. He could be in a wheelchair when he's 8, and his life expectancy is just 15 to 20 years old.
It's hard for him to walk and do more. It's hard for him to do the simple things that other kids take for granted, like just getting on the toilet and writing and things like that. The fine motor skills, it's hard.
Okay. Okay, now you go slow, okay? With this speed, okay?
Simon Zurak raises money for muscular dystrophy. He's ran marathons, rode his bike, swam Williams Lake, and put on baseball tournaments, all to raise awareness and funds for muscular dystrophy.
A child cannot get up and play and ride a bike and fall down and scrape his knees and stuff like that, and be a pain in the butt to their parents, you know, and run and play games and baseball and stuff like that. To me, that's hard to see a child in a wheelchair and disabled, you know. That's why I do it.
When Simon's not working the graveyard shift at the Williams Lake plywood mill, Simon is campaigning full-time. Not because he has family or friends with the disease, but just because he likes to pick charities and help them out.
It's a neurological
Kerry is a
disease.
firefighter and has worked with Simon to raise over $12,000.
And what happens is your muscles slowly waste away, so you have no mobility. And one of the main things, like with Simon fundraising, that's to supply monies for fundraising and to supply mobility equipment to the clients so they can get around easier.
There is no cure for muscular dystrophy. Only hope that one day there will be hope. Hope that the wheelchair and eventual death that awaits Jordan today will never happen.
It's always there. There's always hope. It's only back 10 years ago that they've narrowed it down to the actual dystrophin gene. They only just found out that, and they're working on all sorts of different things. They are getting closer and closer. They're hoping to be doing some testing, human testing, within the next year, hopefully. But there's no promises, of course. You never know.
Greg Miller, TV7 News in the Caribou.